A couple of weeks ago, a man came into my practice and it was couples counseling. And he said something so interesting to me. He said, that's just not in my nature. His partner was asking him to be more conversational, more open, more vulnerable. And he was like, no, that's not in my nature. And what I then asked him about was, well, is that what you would like to do? Would you like to have more emotional contact? Would you like to be more present? Would you like to have more interchanges with your beloved? And he said, well, sure. And I was right in that moment, I sensed that difference between men's conditioning, which makes us want to be protective, isolated, restrained, contained, and that deeper longing, which is inside most of us, which is that we want to come out. We want to come out and be more loving, more warm, more empathetic. So studying that conflict and how to heal it is one of the key topics of my class that's coming up on men, relationship, and healing. That's July 17th. That inner conflict that we experience, and believe me, I'm somebody who's experienced it quite a bit as somebody that's in relationship with a very strong, articulate woman. That inner conflict sort of controls a lot of the things that we do. It forces us to move forward and then to move back almost at the same time. So we open and then we get scared and we close. So my class is going to talk about 3 tools. My 45-minute to 1-hour class on July 17th, I'll talk about 3 tools that men can use that can help them, first of all, understand their conditioning, their training, and second of all, maybe more important, change their behavior so that they are able to articulate their internal world more deeply to their partner and to other people. So again, that's July 17th. And if you send me an email at george@pathforcouples.com, I can send you an invitation. So just say a little bit more about that. There's an opportunity that men have in relationship, which is not just to become more open, but that what does that allow us to do? That exchange of emotional information means that we are opening up our deep soul, our deep hurts, our deep longings, our deep visions to our beloved. And that initiates a process which is an exchange of love. It's a very powerful exchange of love. And having been in therapy myself, of course, been a therapist and been in relationship, I believe that my work to open myself, my work to open myself to my inner world and to practice describing that to my partner initiates this powerful interactive healing process. It invites my beloved, in this case, Deborah, to do the same for me, to do the same to me. That is to share her deep soul with me. And that opening is like an antidote to so much of our childhood conditioning, which says, don't say that, for guys, don't be a wussy, don't be a sissy, never let them see you sweat. So that opening process is possible with discipline and with the 3 tools that I talk about. So my class is going to be for men and for women, because I find that these tools, women can definitely use some of them in their own way, but we're trying to open up a feeling of understanding so that women and partners of men, other men, of course, can understand that closeness is really a response to anxiety. It's a response to fear. It's not trying to be dominant. It's not trying to be super cool. That's just a symptom. So the class is July 17th. I'm looking forward to sharing some of this valuable information I picked up as a psychotherapist, as a man in a relationship for almost 40 years now, and as a man who's really cultivated my connection with other men so that I could be inspired by their healing, their growth, and their own transformation.